called Word. I'm Big Free, the queen of twerk. Work your skirt, work your purse. Category Miss Universe. You gotta walk like a model, shake like a model. If you ain't come to work, then I ain't got no holler. Welcome to New Orleans. Mardi Gras, jazz fest, great cuisine.
Live from New Orleans, it's the 71st Miss Universe.
You already know. Let's go.
On the floor. I got my feet on the floor. I got my feet on the floor. I got my feet on the floor.
Woo! Come on.
Teta Cocomanio, venha! Suelia da Silva Antônio, Angola! Bárbara Cabrera, Argentina! Christina Ayanyan, Armenia! Yara Adams, Aruba! Monique Riley, Australia! Evelyn Abdullah Khalifa, Bahrain! Cheyenne Van Aal, Belgium! Ashley Lyburn, Belize! Toshi Chonen, Bhutan! Camila Sanabria, Bolivia! Mielo Med, Brasil! Mia Blackson, British Virgin Islands! Kristina Plamenova, Bulgaria! Manita Hong, Cambodia! Bukete Mona Lisa, Cameroon! Amelia Chu, Canada! Chloe Paradoxy, Cayman Islands! Sofía de Basier, Chile! Jiang Sichuan, China! María Fernanda Aristizábal Urrea, Colombia. María Fernanda Rodríguez, Pura Vida, Costa Rica. Ariana Pograshny, Croatia. Gabriela dos Santos, Curacao. Sara Mikoenkova, Czech Republic. Andreina Martínez Fournier, Dominican Republic! Nayeli González Ulloa, Ecuador! Alejandro Guajardo, El Salvador!
Dance in the kitchen till the morning light. Louisiana Saturday night. Sitting in the front yard, sitting on the log. Got a single shot rifle and a one-eyed dog. Yonder come kinfolk in the moonlight. Louisiana Saturday night. Well, you get down the fiddle and you get down the bow. Pick off your shoes and you throw 'em on the floor. Dance in the kitchen till the morning light. Louisiana Saturday night.
Alba Isabel Obama, Ecuatorial Guinea. Petra Hamalainen, Finland. Florian Mascou, France. Soraya Coleman, Germany. Ignacio Fuente de Mofuman, Denmark. about tonight, Kyrgyzstan! Bayang Salo, Laos! Yasmina Zaytun, Lebanon! Leslie Cham, Malaysia! Maxine Formosa Grupetta, Malta! Alexandrine Valétoine, Mauritius! Irma Miranda, Mexico! Salimo, Japan! Cassia Chambly, Namibia! Sophia Bujan, Nepal!
Oh, you get down the fiddle and you get down the bow. Kick off your shoes and you throw 'em on the floor. Dance in the kitchen till the morning light, till the morning light, till the morning light. Kick off your shoes and you throw 'em on the floor. Dance in the kitchen till the morning light. Louisiana Saturday night. Louisiana Saturday night.
It's Mardi Gras, yeah, in New Orleans. Party people, shake your tambourine. Come on, hoop and holler, yeah. I say in the street, throw me something. Come on, let me hear you scream. King cake on King's Day. That's when it starts, y'all. Don't eat the baby, baby. Hey, pack your way. Cold drinks and barbecue. All down the route. Born and raised in New Orleans, the city of high roof. Come on, woo!
Laura Moody, the Netherlands! Norma Wembes, Nicaragua! Ana Iriakwe, Nigeria! Solari Barba, Panama! Liaz Moore, Paraguay! Alessia Rodeño, Perú! Celeste Rabimbi Cortesi, Philippines! Alexandra Stefanska, Poland! Delma Madeira, Portugal! Ashley Carillo Barreto, Puerto Rico! Anna Linikova, Russia! Sharon Paul, Saint Lucia! Gabriela Gautier, Seychelles! Carissa Yap, Singapore! Carolina, Slovak Republic!
something. Come on, let me hear you scream.
Tonight, 83 of the world's most beautifully confident women compete for the Miss Universe crown. Hosted by Olivia Culpo and Jeannie Mai Jenkins, with commentary by Catriona Gray and me, Zuri Hall. And performances by Amanda Shaw, Tank and the Bangas, and Yolanda Adams. Now, please welcome our hosts, star of the Culpo Sisters and Miss Universe 2012, Olivia Culpo, and Emmy Award winner, Jeannie Mai Jenkins.
Look at this party! It is a party! Okay, let me ask you one question, everybody. How'd y'all feel about that opening performance? Give it up, man, because that was Big Sam's Funky Nation, Amanda Shaw, and the one and only Big Frida for kicking off our show Mardi Gras style!
Welcome to the 71st Miss Universe competition. Tonight we are celebrating our sisters from across the globe who are truly forces for good.
The bottom line is, let's keep it real. This is a show for women. It's about women. Women with grit, with goals, with glamour. Who run the world?
Girls!
Girls run the world! It's a show for all those who understand the difference that these powerful women can make in our lives.
These delegates have all been leaders and transformed themselves into strong role models for women everywhere.
That's right, Olivia, and they all are committed to using their voices to transform society at large. Now, Olivia, girl, as a former Miss Universe, I think this is your 10-year anniversary.
Oh my gosh.
You know what's at stake for these delegates.
I do, and winning Miss Universe changed my life forever. And these delegates know that getting the stage, it takes more than dreams and ambitions. It's about talent and courage, a willingness to challenge stereotypes, even about competitions like this. So lucky for all of us and the millions of fans watching around the world, these delegates have never backed down from barriers put in front of them. And now they're here in New Orleans, one of the most vibrant, unique cities I've ever visited.
That's right! I mean, look at this! Only in New Orleans. Okay. We gotta do this show. So let's also give some props to the dresses worn by all the delegates as we kicked off the show. This opening number, these looks were provided by Portia and Scarlett. And I also love how everybody here is clearly embracing the host city motto, Laissez le bon temps rouler.
Parlez-vous français?
No, I took Spanish, but I Googled, which also means let the good times roll, baby.
Okay, you know who's definitely having a good time tonight? Our fans, as you can hear. I want to hear it for who your favorite is tonight. Let me hear it, fans. It is a party in here. Joining us tonight are our expert correspondents, Access Hollywood, Zuri Hall, and Miss Universe 2018, Catriona Gray. I want to hear what you guys have to think about tonight. What can we expect?
Hello, Olivia and Jeannie. You can expect a lot, I'll tell you that right now. Throughout the show, Kat and I will be here to give everyone watching the inside scoop.
The inside scoop and even some trivia that you might not know, like fun fact, the delegate who had the longest trip from her home country was Laos, 48 hours, including 5 layovers.
Woo.
Could you handle that?
No, I could not. LA was long enough.
Right, and the delegate with the shortest trip was, of course, our Miss USA who drove 5 hours from Houston, Texas.
Hey, look, gas ain't cheap. I love a road trip.
Yeah, that's
now,
true.
whether the travel here was short or long, all of these women are already winners as each won their national crown at some point over the past year.
And tonight, they're competing for the Mawad Force for Good crown, a quest that officially began when they arrived in New Orleans earlier this month.
Over 80 delegates have traveled from across the globe for a chance to become the next Miss Universe. All of the women are already winners, as each was crowned at their national pageant before arriving here at New Orleans.
All of my packing and preparation is complete. We are at the airport. We're about to board. I will see you soon, New Orleans.
I just landed in New Orleans. I'm on my way to grab my bags and head to the hotel for registration.
Now I'm here, so it's a dream. This is my first time in the States, so I'm super excited to be here in New Orleans.
This is a big adventure. I'm really happy.
Hi! I received the Olivia Cradle skincare package.
Miss Universe!
Gotta stay moisturized here in New Orleans. The weather changes a lot.
I'm so excited to try these products out.
Right now, I'm gonna take care of my nighttime routine, so I see you later.
I'm gonna relax. See you guys later.
Good night.
Good night.
For the chance to become one of this year's top 16, the delegates took the stage Wednesday for the preliminary swim and evening gown competition.
And then they were interviewed by one for 10 hours by our preliminary selection committee, because the job of Miss Universe is centered around communication, on using your voice.
And that preliminary selection committee then chose 15 of our 16 semifinalists. And one of our top 16 was chosen prior to tonight by fans around the world who voted on our Miss Universe app.
And we will finally announce the results of our top 16 in just a few minutes. But before we do, we should probably meet the impressive group of business leaders, activists, entrepreneurs overseeing tonight's competition, and that is the selection committee.
Oh yeah, they've got some major decisions ahead of them, and by the end of the night, they will be changing someone's life forever. Here they are. Emmy Award-winning journalist and author, Telemundo's Mirka de Llanos.
Sports reporter, TV host, and activist, Emily Austin.
Author, model, TV host, and producer, and Miss Universe 1998, Wendy Fitzwilliam.
Entrepreneur, women's advocate, and the CEO and founder of Keto Skincare, Olivia Keto.
Co-founder of Viral Media PR, model, and women's advocate, Mara Martin.
Head of marketing and merchandising at Roku, Sweta Patel.
Actress, TV host, philanthropist, and Miss Universe 2010, Jimena Navarrete.
And she was rocking the house in tonight's opening number, hip-hop artist, TV personality, and New Orleans queen of bounce, bounce music, Big Frida!
Coming up, it's getting real as we reveal which of our 83 delegates have made it to the top 16, Olivia.
It's the 71st Miss Universe competition live on the Roku channel.
Welcome to New Orleans. First stop, the world's famous Bourbon Street. And it's always a beautiful day to explore Jackson Square. And you can't beat the shopping at French Market.
Welcome to the first of the Roku channel bonus segments live here in New Orleans at Miss Universe.
Now, in addition to being commentators during the main Miss Universe coverage, we will be live streaming with these exclusive bonus segments throughout the Miss Universe competition.
During this time, we're going to provide additional commentary, special guest interviews, fun surprises, and Roku content streaming exclusively just for you on the Roku channel.
Oh, we've got you covered, okay?
Yes, we do.
Catriona and I will be your eyes. We will be your ears to the insider knowledge of all things Miss Universe. And since Kat was Miss Universe 2018, hello, She has a very unique perspective and knows all about what's going on behind the scenes. And we also have Miss Universe experts with info you have always wanted to know.
So guys, we want to hear from you and have you join in on the conversation. Just head over to @the channel on Instagram and ask your questions about Miss Universe in the stories. And then don't go anywhere. Check back here as we have our Miss Universe experts answer your questions live on the Roku channel bonus segments.
Plus, we'll pop in with some fun bonus facts. For example, did you know that Roku is actually Japanese for the word 6?
Oh,
there we go. Fitting, as this is CEO Anthony Wood's 6th company. 6 is clearly a very lucky number.
Indeed, and we have more bonus segments coming right up. But right now, let's go back to the big stage for the 71st Miss Universe, live on the Roku channel.
Over 80 women from around the world have come here to New Orleans for a chance to be selected as the next Miss Universe. And now, 16 of them will become semifinalists.
Regardless of which delegates advance to the top 16, all of these women have already won their national competitions, and their fans have come from all around the world to pack this house and show their support. Let's show their delegates one more time how proud we are. They have so many great stories. To learn more about our delegates, make sure to check out the Miss Universe app.
Now, every single one of these women is ready to take on the toughest job of a lifetime. It's really Miss Universe. And everyone knows tonight is it. There's no coming back to compete again next year. This is it.
And with that, now it's time to meet our Miss Universe top 16. It's right here in my hands. The first woman to advance is Puerto Rico!
For me, growing up, I knew that I wanted to learn how the universe worked. I remember coming home from school and they would always give Star Trek reruns. There was a character named Uhura, and seeing her among all these men on the bridge, taking control was amazing, and it was a representation that kind of led me to decide that I wanted to study engineering. For a really long time, I didn't think that I was capable of doing a lot of the things that I'm doing here today, and that's what I want to represent. Change the perception that you have about yourself and about what you can accomplish, because when you do that, the universe will become the limit.
Okay, our second semi-finalist is Haiti!
Après mes études classiques, j'ai étudié le droit et j'ai choisi le droit, c'est à cause de mon enfance, de mon histoire, parce que j'ai perdu ma mère à l'âge de 5 ans, donc et mes droits n'ont pas été respectés. J'ai visité beaucoup d'orphelinats en Haïti et de jouer avec les enfants orphelins, parler de leur faire sentir qu'ils sont importants parce qu'ils sont importants. D'ailleurs, j'ai un projet de fondation, Silhouette Fondation. C'est pas un travail, c'est juste une passion. Parce que je sais ce que ça veut dire de grandir sans une mère. C'est pas facile. Je vous jure que c'est pas facile. Donc, j'aide ces enfants en défendant leurs droits, okay, mais surtout les enfants orphelins.
Joining them on the front of the stage is Australia!
Hi, my name is Monique Riley and I'm Miss Universe Australia. I got into boxing through one of my friends over in America, and once I did a few sessions, I fell in love with it instantly. I was on my morning walk one day when a male walked towards me, and as he walked past me, I felt someone grab me from behind, and as soon as I reacted, he started running. I realized if I want to make a difference and if I want to find this guy, I need to have evidence. And I followed him. As soon as I found him, I started getting clearer photos of him and took all of the details to the police station. And he was actually locked up for 6 months. That's when I started offering free boxing classes for girls because I then understood the importance of it, not only physically, but mentally. Without that boxing background, I probably would have just shut down and got very emotional about the situation. Boxing really helped me step into that.
Our fourth semi-finalist is Dominican Republic.
I went to college in New York City and I studied psychology. I started with political science, which kind of pushed forward this idea of me wanting to advocate for women's rights. So I now work at the Women's Equality Center and I'm a program coordinator there. And the Women's Equality Center, what it does, it advocates for women's rights in Latin America and the Caribbean. And that kind of pushed me a little bit forward to say, I want to have a seat at the table here. I want to sit and say something. We're actually listening to people. We're going to the ground. We're talking to grassroots organizations and providing them with what they need. I found that to be so empowering, more than just saying, here's what we think you need. People deserve a life full of dignity and they should live that life.
And rounding out our first group of 5 is...
Who is it? Who is it? Laos!
Hi, I am Payengsa Lork and I am Miss Universe Laos. I am an English teacher. English has changed my life. It's a little bit hard for people in my country to access to education. So that's why I study English so hard. When I think about the best teacher is someone who can inspire their students to keep motivate them to study. I can see that how much I can help those children and those people, and people stand up again and they kind of believe in themselves again that she did it. So we can do it as well. What I really believe in is mindset. The mindset is everything. I believe that your mindset determines your destination.
There they are, the first 5 of our 16 semifinalists.
And now let's have our experts weigh in.
Okay, y'all, we've got our first 5 semi-finalists. I love watching the moment when it becomes real to them. You can just feel it. Any surprises for you, Kat?
Guys, I have goosebumps because we just witnessed history being made with Miss Laos making the semis for the first time in history. I just know that her country is so proud watching back home right now.
Absolutely, they must be. Now, it's also important to note that while 84 delegates did arrive in New Orleans, unfortunately, Ida from Norway is ill, so she will not be able to complete. But please join us in sending her so much love, wishing her well, and a swift recovery. All right, Olivia, Jeannie, back to you.
That is history being made. Wow. We have met 5 semifinalists, but there are 11 more to be revealed before moving on to the next round. And we'll find out the names of 5 more women in our top 16 when we come back.
Perfect. Thank you. Hello, y'all. We are live streaming with the Roku channel bonus segments, and I am here with New Orleans locals and distinguished musicians Amanda Shaw and Sam Williams.
What's up, babe? How you feeling?
I'm feeling better now.
Yeah, you're right.
Y'all know how to start a party. I will tell you that, okay?
Thank you.
Welcome. We loved your performance at the beginning of the show when we met all the Miss Universe delegates. That was a huge production. It was like all of New Orleans just marched up in here, okay, and turned up. How did you rehearse it?
We spent a lot of time working together, Sam and I. We actually had to collaborate on our material because we don't always get to play together, but when we do, it's always great to bring like funk music with Cajun music, and we definitely had to like do some serious work on combining some of his songs, my new single, Louisiana Saturday Night, and trying to make sure that we also kept the energy and kept the party going.
You did just that. Sam,
yeah, you're right. What's happening?
The two of you, when did y'all first meet? I mean, how did you start performing
I've been knowing
together?
Amanda since she was a knee-high to a duck.
He said we go way back. We go way back.
She was knee-high to a duck.
I was saying to him, he's never been knee high, so.
I don't think so either. I can't see anything except that.
Yeah, you're right.
Now, you two have different styles. Amanda, you've got Cajun roots, country, blues, Big Sam with the funk, the jazz, the rock, the hip hop. We're crossing all the genres, y'all. As musicians, what is the coolest thing about combining those different styles together?
You know, it's pretty much making our own musical gumbo, you know what I'm saying? Like, who says the fiddle and the trombone can't get down together and have some fun, you dig what I'm saying?
I was gonna say, music is all about bringing people together, and it doesn't matter what style of music you like, what country you're from. We've got people from all over the place, and we saw people tonight having a great time, and that's what making music is all about.
Amen, I love
That's
that.
right.
Let's throw it back to the 71st Miss Universe competition right here, live on Roku.
Welcome back to Miss Universe, live from the Ernest and Mariel Convention Center in downtown New Orleans.
We've already met 5 of our top 16 semifinalists, and now it's time to see if any of your favorites are in the next group of 5. Our 6th delegate moving on is South Africa!
I come from Benin, which is a small town in a province called Limpopo. The life there is very beautiful and simple and very much tropical. Whenever I get the opportunity to be outside in nature, that is exactly where I'll be. I think all change begins with education. When I go out with a group to do a project and meeting with the girls, seeing their faces, seeing how happy they are, because so many times they don't think that they can achieve all the dreams that they have, but when they see someone who also comes from a similar background to them, they begin to dream again, and that always inspires me to continue, because whenever I do good, they can do better.
Still in the running is Portugal.
Hello, I am Telma Madeira, Miss Universe Portugal. I stand for volunteering. Actually, I've been developing a lot of social projects. One of them, it's called Be the Voice of Reality, where I could volunteer even more when it comes to mental health and bullying and primary health care for everyone. I was bullied growing up. I used to use glasses. I used to have my teeth not very straight. For a long time, I didn't like my smile. One day, I just looked to the mirror and I self-affirmed that you are capable, you can do it, you are powerful, and you are amazing. It doesn't matter what people are thinking about you. What does matter, it's what you think about yourself and what you are passionate about. I graduated as well as a dental assistant. Right now, taking off my brace and have this beautiful smile, I can be really related with the work that I am doing. And then I can see the people's smiles and the people's happiness throughout the smile.
Number 8, which means we are halfway through our top 16, is Canada!
Hi everyone, my name is Amelia Tu, and I'm Miss Universe Canada. Canada is a highly multicultural country. We're super accepting of people from all types of different cultures. I started dancing at the age of 5. Not only are you exercising while you're dancing, you're also able to express your emotions and your creativity through your body and through the choreography. I'm extremely passionate about environmental sustainability. I believe that first educating the people around us, educating our community on this issue is of utmost importance. So I feel like the first step comes with really raising awareness so more people can take actions, even if it's small actions.
One step closer to the crown is Peru.
My family is a very united family, and I am very close to my sister. We do everything together. So we one day decided to make music together, and now we are traveling around Peru doing live music performances. It has been like 3 years of trial and errors because it wasn't easy. It wasn't from day to night that we started living the dream and doing live performances, but we finally are doing it, so I am really happy. I always believed that when you believe in something, you just need to fight for it. Keep working and keep inspiring. I think that that's super important.
Joining them to the next round is our 10th semifinalist. Trinidad and Tobago!
I've been very grounded by a community I was raised by. I thought if there were more women who had the skills and the tools to occupy spaces in whatever way they want. Becoming a beauty ambassador, I'm hoping that there are women who feel more empowered in making changes in the world. My work as a social worker, I work with youth who have been in conflict with the law, helping Venezuelan migrant children and their families, working with children with disabilities. When you come to our island, you will meet people from all walks of life, but we've managed to make it one identity. There are little things that I think we can all do that forms part of the collective responsibility.
There they are. 5 more of our top 16. Catriona and Zuri, what are your thoughts right now?
Well, it's an amazing group of women, that is for sure. These Fantastic Five are now part of the Terrific 10. When I tell you, the competition is fierce. I am stressed over here.
Right? The anticipation is building because there's only 6 spots left, everyone. But can I just say, South Africa Powerhouse is here to perform and prove why they are a powerhouse. When I won, I was sandwiched by 2 South Africa Miss Universes, so I'm not surprised to see them up there.
Well, that's exactly what I was going to ask you, who those contenders were. We'll see. Jeannie, Olivia, back to you.
Olivia, what was one of the biggest challenges you faced during your reign as Miss Universe?
I would have to say cyberbullying. I mean, when you're putting yourself out there on social media like these delegates are, you really are opening yourself up to incredibly hateful comments. Some are good, but some are bad.
The online bullying is a problem for everybody. I've seen it, we've all felt it, unfortunately, and Olivia and I have met these year's delegates, and we know what they stand for and that they are incredibly powerful. But even the strongest people can only take so much.
It's true, which is why I'm actually incredibly proud the Miss Universe organization is committed to standing up against hatred like this.
From the moment I won Miss Universe, I have been getting so much criticism about how I used to look and how I look today. It was so bad. It's a lot. I felt like I want to give up.
I have never been the same complexion as most Guatemalans, and I was bullied for that. It led me to battle depression and the feeling that I never will fit in.
How can a gay woman be a beauty queen? What century are you living in?
A woman's body fluctuates. Don't compare yourself with others.
As long as I am true to myself and I portray that on social media, I feel like I am doing something right.
It came to a point where I was like, I am who I am, I love who I am, I'm not going to change who I am, and if people don't like me, that is perfectly fine.
Don't let people decide your life. It's your life. So what you can do is ignore, delete, block, and keep moving forward.
Appreciate everybody for who they are and not judge them because they're not like us.
Miss Universe is not about a woman with one shape. It's about women with different shapes. Women not only beautiful, a woman who feels beautiful. And I feel beautiful.
Coming up, we find out which 6 women will complete our top 16. Then it's on to swim in evening gown. It's all here on Miss Universe.
Tonight's show brought to you by Miss Universe Natural Mineral Water. Available in Thailand this March and the rest of the universe soon. to be here on the Roku channel, which has a wealth of entertainment featuring Hollywood's biggest stars in original series and movies that you just can't watch anywhere else. Check this out.
Every once in a great while, I can spot a talent that I know is the future.
Dude, I've got chills.
Here we go.
This is your chance to do anything.
I'm looking forward to being on TV.
Drop it. Cheers.
Cheers!
Oh my God.
Ooh, there it is. I love it.
Okay, wow. If that is a sneak peek at what's in store, I cannot wait to see what else Roku Originals has for us.
Me too. So guys, make sure to follow at the Roku channel on Instagram. And if you have a question on your mind, why not submit it in the Instagram stories? We have Miss Universe experts standing by to answer everything you want to know.
That's right. So we've been researching more bonus facts for you. Did you know that Miss Universe has a crew of nearly 500 that's been working day and night to complete this incredibly beautiful stage behind us, and all of these awesome fans supporting it? The amount of hard work, collaboration, and love that goes into this project really is awe-inspiring.
So true. And speaking of the beautiful stage, let's get right back to it now to find out the rest of the finalists right here live on the Roku channel. Happy streaming!
I'm here at the New Orleans Cultural Funhouse, Jam Nola.
Me got by me, keep it out. Keep on wanting to make me shout. I'm going down and get my phone. I'm gonna buy me a great big coat. I'm gonna do everything I can. We gonna dance till morning come.
We have already met 10 of our 16 semifinalists, which means there are 74 delegates still in the running for just 6 more spots. Time to find out who's moving on. Our 11th semifinalist is Curaçao!
Curaçao is an island that is full of color, it's vibrant, its people are super warm. My mom is Surinamese and my dad is Brazilian. And growing up in a multicultural background has taught me a lot. It has taught me to be open-minded and to accept people for who they are. I was cyberbullied 2 years ago, and it was definitely a hard experience, and that's why I started my foundation, Light for Change. It was more about rising above it. I think everyone experiences things in life that are truly hard and things that we have to overcome to become a better person. And I found a lot of resiliency within myself in all those experiences.
Up next is
I graduated from architecture school. People and stories is what really makes up architecture. It's for the people. It's for human beings to have a greater sense of connection with one another. My father struggled really hard to come out of his impoverished circumstance. My aunts and my cousins are still out there working in coffee fields. They're just as dedicated, they're just as talented, but it was just that freedom to choose for myself that's led to me being here and living my dream and them having to live out of circumstances. That is why I feel so passionately about equitable access to education. Because to me, education is the most powerful weapon that can shift and transform your destiny and give you the courage to explore your life.
still in the running for the Miss Universe crown is Venezuela!
Hello everyone, I am Amanda Domel Newman and I am Miss Universe Venezuela.
As a fashion designer, I have always been passionate about digital processes and techniques. For example, I just launched my digital collection, which is called Digital Universe, where I first rendered all of my designs and then I produced them physically. But you only get to produce that one piece that you are sure you're going to use. So you're not wasting a lot of materials on prototypes. And this is just the beginning. In my case, I really feel the responsibility over me, but not only to act in this way, but also then to educate the consumer. And the best way to educate them is by giving the example.
Going on to the next round is Spain!
What I love about the idea of being a beauty queen is that it brings you the chance of being listened to. For me, one of the causes that concerns me the most is teenage life. So when I was 17 years old, my first agency sent me to Hong Kong. My dream was, I want to be a model, I want to be an actress, I want to be this. And someone came and was like, no, you're fat. I started to not eat, trying to lose weight. Something that I understand now, that we've all got different shape, different bodies, and we just need to accept it. Not only accept it, embrace it. I think that the best advice that I can give to any person is stop trying to fit. Understand and accept who you are and love yourself.
Our 15th semi-finalist is USA!
Hi, I'm Arbany Gabriel, Miss Universe USA. Fire dancing is a fun and creative way that I stay active. It's 2 balls on a string. It's called fire poi. I swing it around and it's somewhat of a meditative experience and a way to get my body moving. So my company is Arbany Nola, named after me, and it's a sustainable design company. And it's really to cut down on the issue of pollution in the textile industry. And something I'm very passionate about is working with women that have survived from domestic violence and human trafficking. I actually teach them sewing classes at a nonprofit. And it's really about giving them opportunities to learn something new, which builds confidence and ultimately helps them succeed in life.
All right, this is it. There is only one last spot in our top 16, and that is going to Colombia!
For me, it's important to be empathic and compassionate person because every story is important, and I want to share with people that to give them inspiration. As a human being, I have the responsibility to show and to create awareness with people about water scarcity. I create a hashtag called SOS Water, and through that hashtag I do videos, giving examples, showing myself in my daily life, saving water, to create awareness as a society, because we need to grow as a society and together. And we are water, so we need to create that responsibility inside of us. If I only inspire one person, it's enough for me.
Give it up for our Miss Universe Top 16. One of these women will be our next Miss Universe. I really can't believe it!
It's so exciting.
It is so exciting.
Let's hear it for all of our delegates who came here to New Orleans, worked so hard. Now that we all know the semifinalists, Zuri, Catriona, how's it sound up there?
Jeannie, that is such an impressive group. I'm an Ohio girl, love seeing USA in there, but man, those cuts had to be so difficult. What did you think?
Wow, the selection committee must have really had a hard time, but what an exceptional group of ladies. And guys, you are not alone. Philippines, Thailand, Mexico, Indonesia. I know you might be feeling a little bit of disappointment right now, but we always have next year. And continue to send your love to our top 16 while they kill it in the swimwear and evening gown rounds.
Absolutely. We're sending you so much love. That couldn't have been easy.
Definitely not.
Talk to me a little bit about how you were feeling at this point in the competition.
Ooh, well, I tell you what, I was kind of lucky because I got picked early on, but the nerves.
So many of them, right? Jeannie and Olivia, back to you.
Miss Universe is more than a title. Year after year, the delegate who wears the crown represents a community to being a force for good.
And that perfectly describes the woman who has served as the 70th Miss Universe, India's Harnaz Sandhu. Here are just a few of the highlights from her exceptional reign.
Miss Universe is India.
When they said India on stage, in my mind it was like the dream to bring back the crown from the last 21 years. Finally, it's coming true. And when I returned back to India for the homecoming, it felt like the whole country came to congratulate me, and that was so beautiful. There were so many organizations that Miss Universe is associated with that I got to work with, continuing the legacy of all the former Miss Universes have been doing, and I was truly grateful for that. GMEA stands for Global Menstrual Equity Accelerator, reaching around 500 million girls all around the world to end period poverty, which means when women don't have the access or they have to make a choice between food and period products. I'm all ready to climb up that building and look down. To be seen and to be heard, I think is something that I was truly thankful for. There's so many people looking up to me and they're listening and they're actually understanding. Tonight I'm giving up my crown, but this is not the last time you're gonna see me. I'm so excited for the next chapter of my life, and I'm looking forward to continuing my work being a global actor. This is not the end, rather this is the beginning of so much more.
Now please welcome the reigning Miss Universe, Harnaz Sandhu.
You look incredible, Harnaz. Now, Harnaz, you started your year with a mission to end period poverty. Within 7 months, you launched the Global Menstrual Equity Accelerator on the global citizen stage. You visited 25 cities in 9 countries and delivered dozens of speeches. What is next for you?
Well, I believe that it's the beginning, it's not the end, and there's so much more that's coming, and I'm so excited for that. And it takes a lot of courage to even think about breaking a stereotype, even before working for a stereotype. But I was enough fortunate to have a woman who has been such an inspiration in my life, my mom, who truly inspired me to do something I wanted to do. And I really want to thank her for making me believe in myself, and as I said last year, never stop. No matter where you start from, you will always conquer. And there's so much that's going to happen when I go back to India. We are working with Plan India, and it's the beginning of breaking the stereotype towards menstrual equity. And I couldn't find a better place than Miss Universe, where women are empowered to be themselves for their bodies at the same time. So thank you for that.
We thank you for
Harnaz,
that.
thank you so much. Coming up, a new set of challenges for our 16 semifinalists, the swim and evening gown competition. So don't miss out.
Back with another Roku Channel bonus segment. I'm here with these very beautiful, may I say, leading ladies on the Roku Channel's upcoming reality rom-com, Meet Me in Paris. Mimi Shu, Danielle Mateo, and Jasmine Fleet. From executive producers Reese Witherspoon and Zoe Zaldana, this Roku original film follows these three real and beautiful women on their 10-day journey in Paris in search of true love. Well, let's see what it's all about. Here's the official broadcast debut of the trailer.
I'll give you a thank you present.
Cue the music.
Welcome to Paris, where you stepped into the spotlight as the star of your very own romantic comedy.
First time here? I'm Marcel, by the way.
Jasmine. Oh, is he getting us a drink? Okay. Wait, what's his name? Oh my God, you forgot his name.
What are you looking for?
I'm like ready for a relationship.
I guard myself from falling in love so that I don't have to go through losing someone.
Anything could happen.
You're in the middle of two men.
Anything could happen.
Do you ever see yourself living anywhere else?
I know exactly what I want.
I just want love and I want a family.
The emotions are running high, obviously, because it's a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity.
All of us have put months of hard work into this one particular moment of time.
You've been preparing for so long and you just want everything to go perfectly.
It's our first time on stage, and it's Miss Universe stage, it's not any stage.
We are having long days, long hours practicing, rehearsing.
We have been up from 6, we've been here training. So I'm like kinda like, ooh, needed some sleep.
You cannot walk on that circle, ladies.
In the heat of the moment, you kind of forget, okay, where are we supposed to stand?
You're gonna stop and hold your cape. Every single one of you.
This year, it's super exciting that we have these custom capes. So each of us were sent a cape that we were allowed to decorate however we wanted.
My cape representing strong women, so it's Phoenix here.
It's just a really exciting process and a great way for us to creatively express ourselves.
But we're trying to push each other and to support each other because that's why we are here. We're sisters.
Every single day you have to wake up centering yourself, on the purpose and why you are here.
I'm so ready for this moment. I can't wait to start.
We're moments away from our top 16 rocking the stage for the swimsuit round. And Zuri, I am so excited to see the surprise element that everyone is talking about, which is, of course, the custom capes. The capes, absolutely. Thank you to Leva for providing a blank canvas for this year's delegates to create a personalized work of art. As our semifinalists walk the stage, Catriona and I are going to tell you a little bit more about the meaning behind the capes. Jeannie, Olivia, are we ready to begin?
Girl, we stay ready. Before we begin the swim round, it's worth noting that no one will be eliminated after this round. All 16 semifinalists will move on to compete in their evening gowns. And as you watch that, remember, it's not the dress you're wearing. No, honey, it's how you wear the dress.
It's a way of communicating without words. And for you watching at home, be sure to jump on social media throughout the competition to tell us who your favorites are using hashtag Miss Universe. And now, let's begin the swim round featuring music from New Orleans' own 2023 Grammy nominees, Tank and the Bangas.
Make some noise! Man, I'm on one. About to make some bacon, I'm a roll one. Man, I roll. Having so fun. I'm about to be Netflix until my show done.
And now let's welcome our first 8 semifinalists, starting with Puerto Rico.
The painting on Puerto Rico's Cape portrays the masks people wear when they try to conform to society's expectations. It was inspired by an oil painting entitled Be and Let Be, and carries a message of diversity, inclusion, and equality.
Haiti!
Here comes Haiti, a vision of grace. Haiti's country is going through challenging times right now, which is why none of her relatives still living in Haiti were able to come to New Orleans. Her cape represents peace and unity, and it's adorned with voodoo symbols for beauty, health, and vision.
Australia!
An indigenous artist created this beautiful cape meant to depict the Australian sky. Hidden among the incredible patterns are symbols including a kangaroo, Australia's national animal, and a symbol of strength and empowerment.
Dominican Republic.
A flawless pasarela out on that stage. Dominican Republic worked with a well-known Dominican artist to design her cape. On it, Mother Earth is depicted with outstretched arms, imploring us to be more conscientious about how we treat the environment and natural resources.
Laos!
Representative of 3 Lao ethnic groups, the concept behind this cape is the traditional Hmong dress with fabric woven in each of the ethnic regions. It represents the story of the country and honors the unity of its people.
South Africa!
South Africa asked women in her country what they love most about their bodies, which are often things they used to dislike, but eventually embraced. Her cape is adorned with the words of those women directly challenging long outdated beauty standards.
Portugal!
Portugal's cape was painted by a group of artists with mental and physical disabilities. The bright colors and hand-drawn images turned out beautifully. She has a deep appreciation for the authentic, creative artwork on it because it came straight from the artist's hearts.
Canada!
Hoping to spotlight the trend towards eco-friendly fashion, Canada's cape is emblazoned with the world's sustainability. The central element comprises red from the Canadian flag and green, which represents the country's natural resources.
Let's go! Let's chill, eat, creeping, killing, something, singing, sleeping, cleaning, sleeping, just housekeeping, baby. All of y'all can get way back. I'm ready to give myself back. Myself! Make some noise, New Orleans! Here we go! I just wanna throw my freaking mask away and smile real loud. Yeah. Any other day I feel okay, but today this ain't very me. Lord. I don't wanna freak nobody out. I just wanna go outside. I just wanna come out loud without somebody calling me out. First thing that I do when it's over, run straight into you, grab your shoulders, hug you till you blue, or at least do it not screw. Babe, is there an outside to the outside? I want a place to get away. Place to get, place to get away. Crazy, they call me crazy, that's alright. I don't really need to stay. I don't really need to stay.
And now, please welcome the second half of our semifinalists, starting with Peru.
Because of her Italian heritage, Peru has been criticized by those who feel she doesn't embody traditional Peruvian beauty. So her cape depicts women of different skin and hair colors, all with crowns celebrating diversity.
Trinidad and Tobago.
Commanding everyone's attention tonight, she is wearing a cape that highlights the negative effects of climate change, specifically the bleaching of Tobago's coral reefs. She hopes greater awareness might inspire others to protect the oceans, which she calls our underwater heaven.
A trio of female referees from the 2022 World Cup were the inspiration behind this cape. Her message, women deserve equal opportunities and representation in all fields, including sports, and that women can be the heroes of their own stories.
India.
Designed by a Punjabi artist who is a member of the LGBTQ community, India's cape is entitled From the Heart and represents the nation's rich and vibrant culture, along with emblems indicative of her home in southern India.
Venezuela worked with children from the largest slum in her country to create the collage-like artwork on her cape. While the art may be abstract, the message is clear. Kids are not toys. Stop child abuse.
Spain's cape is an homage to Angela Ponce, who represented the country in 2018, is also my batch sister, and she became the first transgender delegate to ever walk the Miss Universe stage. It celebrates Spain as a nation of tolerant and trailblazing people.
USA!
A fashion designer with a background in textiles, USA dyed this cape herself. It was inspired by a rising phoenix and her father's advice to act on goals, dreams, and desires today. In his words, if not now, when?
Colombia.
Slaying the stage right now is Colombia, whose cape features a single drop of water, which is a nod to her platform, #SOSWater. She seeks to educate others on this important issue and raise awareness that 2 million people die each year due to water scarcity.
First thing that I do when it's home, run straight into you, baby, sugar.
Make some noise for Tank and the Bangas! And give it up for all of the delegates and their cape creations. You can vote for your favorite cape on the Miss Universe app. And a special thanks to Jojo Bargais, the official footwear sponsor of Miss Universe. Keep watching Miss Universe!
Hello, hello. Welcome back with another bonus segment on the Roku channel from Miss Universe in New Orleans. Let's get weird. What do you say, right? With Daniel Radcliffe, star of the Roku original biopic about the iconic parody artist Weird Al Yankovic.
Well, of course, given Weird Al's history of success parodying songs, this had to be a parody of biopics to the extreme. Let's take a look.
What did you think?
You've completely changed the game here.
I'm gonna remember your name, Al Yankovic.
Critics are going wild for Weird.
Everyone's dying to meet you.
It's hilarious.
You are so weird.
An onslaught of humor. I couldn't believe how much I laughed. At the craziest biopic ever made.
Now I guess all I gotta do is sit back and wait to become famous.
Weird.
Okay, I gotta know, do you think it's true that Weird Al dated Madonna?
I don't know. I think we can only speculate, but we can answer one of the questions that our viewers have been submitting via @the Roku channel on Instagram. And if you haven't submitted any questions yet, keep them coming by going to the Roku channel's Instagram stories.
Yes, hit us up. One fan wants to shed some light on pageant superstitions. Kat, who better to ask than you? Anything that the ladies, keep in the back of their mind?
Ooh, one thing that I have heard is the position of the hands of the top two. Apparently, if your hands are on the top, means you're going to be the eventual winner, but it's never been proven.
I had no idea. All right, let's get back to the main stage of Miss Universe.
It's often been said that the future is female, and it's true.
Of course it is. And leading tonight's delegates are Miss Universe's national directors from around the world. More than 50% of them are women. We want to take a moment and recognize them for all that they have given to this organization and their support of our delegates.
Give it up. Give it up. The women competing tonight are all transformational leaders. They're committed to bringing about needing change in our world.
This week, thousands of courageous Iranians across dozens of Iranian cities are rising up in protest.
Women haven't always had a voice or rights, and in many countries this is still true. But times are changing. Women all over the world are speaking up, refusing to stand by.
When the war started, I decided to be a volunteer. I stayed in Ukraine because I know that I must protect my people.
I think that I can lose the whole family.
Last year in Poland, we did everything to help those people who need it the most. So when I see all these Ukrainian people in Poland, I wish everybody that not to be in this position anytime. Sorry.
Sarah, do you want to talk about it? Yeah, of course, yeah. It wasn't easy at all to see a country that is destroyed, and Beirut was destroyed. It's still destroyed. But we chose life.
Well, in Venezuela, it has not been easy because it's a situation we've been going through since I was born. But I have seen a change in people's mindset.
I can do something to make a change in my society. And I can do it through sharing love and through being a role model.
Miss Universe is not just a pageant. It's a platform for all the women around the world to raise their voice.
Many people said that I must close my mouth and don't speak. I'm so happy that God gave me opportunity to be here. This pageant helps me to make my voice louder. I want to show other people that all of you can be strong.
We are who we are today because of what we have lived, what we have gone through.
Brave women not born in comfort zone, they made in fire.
All of of these women are seriously dedicated to using their voices to make a real difference, and we wanted to honor them for their commitment.
Tonight, the Miss Universe organization is presenting the second annual Impact Wave Award to honor one of our delegates for her commitment to making a difference for social good. This year, the winner will receive $10,000 for her charity.
Here to tell you more, please welcome the first woman owner of the Miss Universe organization, Kun Ann.
Hello สวัสดีค่ะ Hello the universe Woo! Woo! I love you Thank you so much Thank you for coming here Good morning, good afternoon, good evening wherever you are in the world It has been 70 years that Miss Universe organization ran by men. But now, time is up. It's the moment really for women to take the lead. Welcome to the new era of the global women's empowerment platform. Welcome to the Miss Universe organization. From now on, it's gonna be ran by women, owned by trans women, for all women. For all women really around the world to celebrate the power of feminism. Diverse cultures, social inclusion, gender equality, creativity, the force for good, and of course, the beauty of humanity. When I was born as a trans woman who got bullied and sexually harassed by my own teacher when I was young, plus, I was not accepted by society because they did not want to embrace my differences. But guess what? Thank you. Thank you. Guess what? I love you too, my dear. I love you too. From the bottom of my heart, I chose not to surrender. I turned pain into power, and I turned life lessons into wisdom. This stage, called Miss Universe competition, we can elevate all women to feel strong enough, good enough, qualified enough, and never be objectified again. Therefore, I did introduce from 2.5 months ago since I became the owner, the transformational leadership. That is the concept really, in order to enhance the organization's long-standing values and heritage as guiding light, shining bright to the future glory. This year we collaborate with Impact Wave, that is the non-profit organization and also the social media platform, to create the measurement, what we call here audiences engagement and impact. So, you guys actually determine who deserves this leadership award. Are you ready? Are you ready? And the leadership award this year, the winner is... Oh my goodness. I told you. The result come from you. You can check up in the social media. The highest score, the highest engagement.
Tell us the winner!
She's the daughter of the garbage collector who made her way to the top and became Miss Universe Thailand.
Congratulations, Thailand! Thank you, Kunan, for the congratulations.
Congratulations to Thailand for winning this year's Impact Wave Award. Next, the evening gown competition. Keep watching.
Well, hey guys, I am so excited to be here with the energetic Tariana Tank Ball of Tank and the Bangas, live by the Roku channel bonus segment at Miss Universe in New Orleans. Tank, wow, what a phenomenal performance. We felt it all the way back here at the auditorium. How does it feel to be performing for such a wide global audience?
It's amazing! No, it's exhilarating. It's one of the best moments of our lives, right up there with just some of our big moments like Tiny Desk and Michelle Obama. Everything.
I love it, and I know that you've got a heap of new fans here, including me.
I hope so.
So, where or what can we expect next from Tank and the Bangas?
The Grammys, of course.
Woo!
Let's go take it home, New Orleans.
All right, take note, everyone. We're going to be keeping an eye out for that. But as of now, I want to ask, would you mind giving us just an exclusive performance for the Roku channel audience?
But I'm incredibly shy. Can't you see what? No, okay, never mind. Go.
Would never know.
Happy streaming, yeah.
Ooh, I got goosebumps. Thank you.
Thank you.
All right, do you want to throw it back to the live show?
Go back to the live show.
Hey, guys, happy streaming.
Swim segment of our show, and soon we'll watch the same 16 women compete in evening gown before we reveal our top 5.
But right now we're going to check out the delegates wearing some incredible costumes that reflect and honor the culture of their home countries.
Yes,
this is my
enjoy
favorite part.
these highlights. Me too, from Wednesday night's National Costume Show.
I like to think about roller coaster of emotions. Now we're gonna have fun.
This is a phoenix bird that born from the ashes.
It took about a month to make. It has over 4,000 feathers. It's actually much like an evening gown, so I'm chilly.
We create it for months, and I'm so proud of my designer. I think she did an amazing job.
I love all the national costumes with the different themes and colors and originality. They are so elaborate. We'd love to hear what your favorites are. Why don't you tell us using hashtag Miss Universe?
Up next, the evening gown competition and a special performance you won't want to miss. This is Miss Universe.
Looking for Mardi Gras all year round? Welcome to Mardi Gras World.
Now, I love Jennifer Hudson. I mean, who doesn't? Dreamgirls was such an iconic film for me. She has such a powerful voice, and in the show, she's using it in a whole new way. Bringing fun, uplifting, and empowering conversations to the forefront, shining a light on extraordinary stories, talents, and passions.
That is right. The Jennifer Hudson Show is a destination to laugh, learn, and feel inspired. Let's take a look.
The Jennifer Hudson Show is here.
Everybody put your hands together. I gotta talk to you now.
I left work to come.
You left her? They gonna see you. He's with me today.
We're lighting up daytime, baby.
And you're gonna bless people every single day.
We're giving back, lifting each other up.
Something hits you in your heart.
We're doing it all. Mama Hud, coming to the rescue.
You can stream my show free on the Roku channel now. Let me just say, anytime I interview that woman, she is such a presence, so full of inspiration and so positive. That's a show y'all do not want to miss.
Definitely. So Zuri, I have a question. It was actually posted through the Instagram at the Roku channel, and it was about, what is it like being back again as a correspondent at Miss Universe?
Well, I'm so excited to be joining the Miss Universe community. I'm grateful, I'm humbled. This fan base is absolutely out of this world.
It really is.
I couldn't be more excited.
It is an experience like no other.
Well, I gotta ask you now, coming back, being backstage, having all of the support. We see you holding it down for Philippines. You feeling good, girl?
I'm feeling so good. The fans are feeling even better, and it's time to get back to Miss Universe.
We're at the National World War II Museum. It's powerful being here, honoring those who served in the war.
You may recognize this image here. It was a poster that was used to inspire American women to go to work, but has come to mean something bigger.
World War II was actually a pivotal point for women empowerment because we saw the transition from becoming the ones that took care of the house to actually becoming the ones that provided for the home.
Their contributions show the world how to do better, how to be better, in the darkest of times.
We are now down to our 16 semifinalists who are ready to show off their evening gowns. With a musical performance by Louisiana native Amanda Shaw, here's the 71st Miss Universe Evening Gown Competition.
Hit the speed, hands free, don't stop, just go. We're on a long, long open road. We're on our way to someplace I've never been before. Vacation, location unknown. Now things are getting heavy, but I think I'm ready for you to come and get me to sweep off my feet. Whoa, you're my favorite holiday, where every kiss is getaway. Oh my, where does the time fly? Oh, I don't care when you're by my side. I just can't wait. Bring on the holidays.
Please welcome your first 8 semifinalists, starting with Puerto Rico.
As an aerospace engineering student, Puerto Rico dreams of becoming the first Miss Universe to go to space. And it just so happens that her favorite former title holder is my co-host tonight, Catriona Gray, who she calls an icon and an inspiration.
What an entrance in that beautiful, very daring gold gown. Haiti is a law student, as well as a CEO and president of her own modeling agency, and you can see why. She has the posture, the poise to really make a mark on the judging committee this evening.
Australia is an entrepreneur and actress who hopes to someday star in a feature film. She almost didn't make it to New Orleans to compete because of problems with her visa, but thankfully it was approved just minutes before her flight was scheduled to take off. And she is working that gown tonight.
Dominican Republic.
You can hear the crowd go wild for Dominican Republic. She was a Capitol Hill intern and won Google's Pay It Forward Award for dedication to her community. She says her superpower is remaining very calm under intense pressure. I mean, look at how she's working that stage. She's got the poise, she's got the charm, but she's also got the face.
Laos is a business management student who plans to build a community center where young people can pursue their passions. Her parents initially encouraged her to enter into an arranged marriage, but she convinced them to let her carve her own path. And that path led her to the Miss Universe stage.
Another stunning gown from South Africa. Now this color is so vibrant and really pops on her skin tone. A very interesting cut and pattern with the embroidered embellishments. We love to see it. She is working the stage and owning her moment.
Portugal.
When her country was affected by fires last summer, Portugal volunteered at 2 fire departments providing water, food, and funds to survivors. Before stepping on stage, she visualizes exactly how she wants things to go, and if I had to guess, I'd bet she's visualizing herself wearing the Miss Universe crown right now.
Canada launched her own organic skincare line as well as a sustainable clothing brand. She's currently a double major in college as well as an avid traveler who speaks 4 different languages. She loves the feathers on this evening gown, and I've got to admit, I'm in love with them too.
The jukebox is singing Neon Moon. Bartenders pouring misery and gin. The empty bar stool says he stopped loving her today. This hour's gonna get happy when I drop that quarter in. We don't need a heartbreak song, crying in your bed, done you wrong. All those tears, nothing that leave them sad, lonely melody, missing you, what you back, you're still loving me. We don't need another heartbreak song. So turn it up, raise the glass to the next time you fall, and I know you'll sing along.
And now the second half of your semifinalists. Here's Peru.
Peru works hand in hand with with a nonprofit organization that helps women in vulnerable communities maintain close relationships with their children. She was originally planning to wear red tonight, but changed to this sparkling silver gown at the very last minute. We still got a red lip though. Gorgeous.
Trinidad and Tobago.
The fabric on the bottom of this gold gown was purchased by the designer 20 years ago, and he's been saving it all this time for something special. And fun fact, Trinidad and Tobago last won Miss Universe in 1998, and it's the woman who did it. Wendy Fitzwilliam, of course, is on the judging panel tonight. Talk about coincidence, might just be in her favor.
Curacao!
As a certified life coach, Curacao is proud of helping people turn their lives around. Her goal is to represent the multifaceted women who fight for equality, embrace challenges, and are fearless in pursuit of their dreams. And you've got to give her props because she looks pretty fearless herself tonight.
Architect and advocate who grew up in a matriarchal society where ancestral property was passed down to women, not men. She had a hard time choosing between two gowns for tonight's competition, and if you ask me, I'd say she made the right choice.
Venezuela is the chief creative officer who once designed her country's national soccer jerseys. She told us her lucky charm is a silver pin her grandma gave her, and before the competition, she pinned it to the inside of this dress to bring her a little extra luck this evening. Let's see if it works.
Spain is an international model, and it shows. Her favorite color is baby blue, but this gown didn't originally have any blue on it. So she worked with the designer to add these blue stones and had never seen the completed dress until after she arrived here in New Orleans. And the way that she's rocking it, I could say that she's very happy.
USA teaches sewing at a nonprofit design house that offers a safe environment for victims of human trafficking and domestic violence. And look at this gown. It took a team of people to hand beat this gown with more than 8,000 stones and crystals.
Colombia!
A picture of elegance right now as she draws everyone's eyes on her stage. Colombia is a model, influencer, business owner, and she was originally supposed to represent her country at Miss Universe in 2020, but it wasn't meant to be. But if you ask me, this is her moment and she's owning it.
And let the good times roll. We don't need a heartbreak song, crying in your beer, done you wrong. All those tears, love them and leave them sad, lonely. Melody, missing you, want you back here, still loving me. But we don't need another heartbreak song. So turn it up, raise the glass till the next time you fall. And all y'all sing along.
For our 16 semifinalists as the selection committee gets one last look before they narrow down the field to a top 5.
Who will be moving on? Don't forget to post your predictions on social media. Let's see what Zuri and Catriona think.
The evening gowns were out of this world. They're all gorgeous, but what I love most is these women are so smart, so accomplished. I mean, South Africa, for instance, investment management, and rocking a 22-pound gown with thousands of crystals. Did you have a favorite?
Oh, I had so many favorites. These women are so accomplished and they work the runway so well.
Yes, they all did their thing. We are just moments away from narrowing down the field to a top 5, so stay right where you are. You are watching Miss Universe. Last night, the Spirit of Carnival Award was presented to Ukraine, Victoria Apanasenko. Victoria and her Miss Universe sisters will share an unforgettable experience aboard a Carnival cruise packed with unbelievable island adventures and onboard activities. And now, it's your chance to enter to win an epic Carnival cruise. Scan the QR code or visit www.carnival.com/MissUniverse for more information. Carnival, choose fun together. Hello, hello. Welcome back for another bonus segment on the Roku channel. We are live from New Orleans and so thrilled to have 2 former Miss USAs here with me now. Ladies, you are stunning. Congratulations on all you've accomplished. Miss USA 1989, Gretchen Paulhimas. Hello, hello. And Miss USA 1990, Carol Gist. 1 year apart. Now, Gretchen, you actually passed the baton and got to help crown Carol. Do you guys remember that moment?
Oh, yeah. We laugh about it all the time because I had gloves on and the crown actually stuck to my fingers. And so her crowning moment is not pretty because of me. It was like stuck all down on her forehead. I've apologized about 1,000 times.
Oh, we're going to the search engines after. I gotta watch this.
It was okay, though. My hair was full enough to hold it up, so it was all good.
And at the end of the day, you got the crown, right? That's all that matters. Now, both of you made it to the finals when you competed in Miss Universe. Gretchen, you were second runner-up. Carol, you were first runner-up. So what are some memories that you have of being on that Miss Universe stage?
Mine was down in Mexico. It was super hot, for one, but it was a lot of fun. But, you know, when we walked in, we said, I don't remember the energy from our year. Maybe that's because I'm old, but I don't remember the energy from our year being like it was tonight. This is so fun.
Incredible.
Yeah.
Carol, what about you?
Well, the energy, like Gretchen said, was not quite the same, but it was still just as amazing. The women from around the world and just learning how to communicate, even when we had language barriers.
Yeah.
But just great memories.
I love it. Well, we've got USA repping for y'all in the back. I'll tell you that. Take it away. Ask questions. Hit us up on the Roku channel. Back to Miss Universe.
Are really heating up.
Oh, yes, they are. The selection committee have made their decisions, and this is it. When the top 16 becomes the top 5.
But before we reveal their names, give it up to everyone in the top 16. They did such a good job. Yes. I can't clap because I can't give anything away in this part right here. Okay, you guys, are you ready? The first of our final 5 is Venezuela!
I believe in designing a future where all of us as women united can raise our voices across the universe.
Olivia, the competition is about to get real fierce because the next delegate is USA!
I want everyone to know that we are all born with a special gift, unique talent, and a purpose, but it's up to you to unlock it.
Number 3 is
It's incredible what you can accomplish when you believe in your dreams. Thank you, Puerto Rico, and thank you, universe. It's an honor representing you.
Only 2 more names still have a chance to take home the big crown. One of them is...
When faced with adversities or obstacles, it's important to remember that they are here to make us stronger.
12 remaining delegates, but only 1 spot left in our top 5. And that spot goes to...
Oh my God!
Dominican Republic!
Winning Miss Universe will be the greatest example that your background does not determine your future, but your courage and determination do.
Congratulations to our top 5 delegates. Catriona and Zuri, what do you think?
Guys, I am so excited for this top 5. Definitely one of the most competitive matches I've ever seen, and they worked really hard to get here. And soon, one of them will be wearing the new Miss Universe crown.
I know, I'm so excited. We are on the edge of our seats. When we come back, we are gonna be turning the pressure up on our top 5 in the question round. So stick around. Can I just say, Roku Originals is producing such fantastic stuff. Take a look at the upcoming season 2 of Children Ruin Everything. It's a show that explores the way kids can tear your life down, and if you're lucky, replace it with something that you have to admit is pretty okay too. Let's watch.
Please? Is this hell? Are we in hell?
I'm exhausted.
We want you two to share a room.
Never. I hate it.
Your mother's menstrual cycle has returned for the first time since becoming pregnant with baby Andrew. Mom, please. What? It's wonderful. James, I'm assuming you're getting a vasectomy now?
What's a vasectomy?
So good. I think definitely a sneak peek into maybe the future of being a parent. What do you think?
Definitely. I'm so excited for the future children that I really can't wait to have.
It's a super hilarious take on balancing the highs and lows of parenthood.
That's right. It actually is a must-watch, and I can't wait to have kids. We have had some fantastic questions coming in through Instagram over the last few days. I am learning so much. This is so much fun. Please keep them coming. Remember to ask away in @the Roku channel's Instagram stories.
And speaking of that, here's a bonus fact. I mean, how many countries have participated since the beginning? Well, actually, I've read the wrong one. Here it is. How did the delegates pack for 2 weeks in the New Orleans?
Ooh, I feel like that's impossible.
I mean, for 2 weeks, I would think maybe 5 suitcases. Well, Miss USA came with 15. Ooh, 15 suitcases. That's more than 1 suitcase a day.
Listen, we like to have options. You know what I'm saying? And this crowd is incredible. The energy is next level. It's time to get back to the main event.
We are live in New Orleans with the selection committee question round. Now, this round determines who will continue on to the next final 3. No pressure.
None of the women know their questions in advance, and they only have 1 chance to answer. The selection committee takes this round very seriously because Miss Universe will use her voice as a global ambassador. So the job requires strong communication skills.
So, delegates, each of you will randomly draw the name of a selection committee member, and that member will ask you their question. You'll have 30 seconds to answer, and when your time is up, you'll hear this sound. Interpreters will be provided for those who need them.
Are you ready?
No, but we gotta do this.
We gotta do that. Venezuela, you are up first. Please reach into the bowl and choose a selection committee member who will ask your question.
Thank you so much. Your question is coming from number 5, Wendy Fitzwilliam. Wendy, what's your question?
Tell me about a time you felt shame and how you turned
that feeling into fuel.
Cuéntame de un momento en tu vida donde sentiste vergüenza y convertiste ese sentimiento en energía.
Good evening, New Orleans. Thank you for your question. I actually have a press conference which is called The Forbidden Dream, which talks about that forbidden dream that I had when I wanted to become a fashion designer because I felt shame about it. I didn't feel it was possible for me to sustain my life. But I pursued it and I demonstrated myself, which was the most importantly, that following our dreams, our passions, we are able to leave an impact stamp in every single action we take.
Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you. USA, you are up next. Pick a selection committee member who will ask your question. USA, you're next.
Thank you so much. Your question is coming from number 2, Mara Martin. Mara, tell us your question.
First of all, you guys all look absolutely stunning. Miss Universe recently made an inclusive change, allowing mothers and married women to compete this year. What's another change you'd like to see and why?
For me, I would like to see an age increase because I am 28 years old, and that is the oldest age to compete. And I think it's a beautiful thing. My favorite quote is, "If not now, then when?" Because as a woman, I believe age does not define us. It's not tomorrow, it's not yesterday, but it's now. The time is now that you can go after what you want.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Let's have Puerto Rico come up next and choose a selection committee member. Puerto Rico, come on up.
Thank you. All right. Number 8, Big Frida. Please let us know your question.
If you are crowned Miss Universe, how would you represent all of this year's delegates through your reign?
I would represent all of these year's delegates because I am a mirror of what a woman is. I believe in the dream and the power that we all hold to make our dreams reality. That is why I'm standing here today. I know what it's like to not believe in your dream, but I also know what it's like to find a voice. We are the voice of tomorrow, so let your voice echo in the chamber of time, because this is the power that we have, and I will represent the woman like that. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Next up, we have Curacao. Curacao, please choose a selection committee member.
Thank you. Your question is coming from number 7, Olivia Quito. What is your question?
Hi. If you had the opportunity to speak with the leader of your country, what would you want to discuss?
Hi, good New Orleans. How are you guys doing today? I think there's a lot to be discussed, and I believe that Curacao is a multicultural country. And I believe that we should embrace all different cultures and also discuss the fact that I feel like sometimes people feel excluded and we should not discriminate or have any type of bullying in the country. Thank you.
Thank you so much. And finally, Dominican Republic, reach in and pick a selection committee member.
Thank you so much. Okay, your question comes from number 3, Emily Austin.
What is the most significant obstacle that women in your country face, and what should be done about it?
I believe that the most significant obstacle that women in my country face is access to education. There's a number of women and children in Dominican Republic that cannot go to school, that don't have lack of access to go to them. And I believe that we have to do something about it now. We need to make sure that kids are able to be kids, they're able to play, to educate themselves, not be mothers, not be wives. It is the moment now to take action to make sure that in Dominican Republic we have education. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Thank you to our top 5 and to our selection committee members.
Wow, I think they kind of killed it. Remember, the answers they just gave will determine who will move on to the top 3. Now let's throw it to Zuri and Catriona.
Wow, our top 5 made that look easy. They really, really did. And now it's in the hands of the selection committee. And although tonight is one of celebration, it's important that we take a moment to talk about one of our sisters who we loved very much.
That's right. Now, as many of you know, last January, we tragically lost a member of the Miss Universe family.
I was her first roommate in New York, and she had this very job as a correspondent on the 70th anniversary show in Israel. And most importantly, she was a loving daughter, a wonderful friend, and an inspiration to so many of us. We'd like to take a moment to remember Chesley Christ.
Hey y'all, hello, welcome. Wearing my fancy sash tonight. So fancy. Hey home, I made it home.
It's not the miles, it's not the minutes between us, it's not the days that I'm counting down until that's not the issue. I'm just running out of ways to say I miss you.
Happy birthday, Chesley! I'm crying with you.
No matter where you start, the possibilities for your future are limited only by the depths of your own imagination.
I am running out of ways to say I miss you.
Here to talk about Chesley's legacy, please welcome her mom, April Simpkins.
Thank you, everyone. Chesley loved this Miss Universe community. She often spoke about the support she received from all of you and the Miss Universe organization, and for that, I am forever grateful. And I especially wanted to be here tonight to thank all of the fans for the love and support they've extended this past year to my family. As many of you know, Chesley dealt with high-functioning depression. The Chesley you saw didn't always match the way she felt inside. Just because someone tells you they're fine doesn't mean they are. We all need to listen when we check in on our strong friends. Create a safe space so they have room to share if they are challenged. Most importantly, we need to listen to them, to really listen to them and support them. I'm encouraged to announce a partnership with NAMI, the National Alliance on Mental Illness, which has established the Chesley C. Christ Memorial Fund for Mental Health. The fund will focus on mental health challenges, including high-functioning depression. I'm honored to be here tonight to share Chesley's story, and I ask that you share it with others, in hopes that together we can break the stigma and talk more about mental health. Be well.
We are here again with the Roku channel bonus segments at Miss Universe. And now for a thrilling moment in the show, the reveal of this year's Congeniality Award recipients, plural, it was a tie. The Congeniality Award is voted on by the delegates themselves and goes to the woman or women who inspired all the others with their energy, spirit, and kindness. This year, there was so much kindness. Like I mentioned, we've got a tie, y'all. The recipients of this year's honor are these two incredible and well-deserving women, Miss Universe Chile and Miss Universe Malta. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Now, you gotta tell me, how does it feel to be singled out, or maybe I should say doubled out, by your peers with this big honor?
It is an absolute honor. I think, Miss Universe is an organization that brings so many women together from so many different places. It's an organization that creates sisterhood, and I think the most important thing is to uplift, motivate, and grow together during this experience.
Absolutely, so well said. Miss Universe Malta.
Honestly, just building on to what Miss Chile said, most people think that in beauty pageants, a lot of girls would be jealous and against each other, but the amount of kindness that we've shown to each other, and that's something my mother always taught me. Always be true to yourself and be kind.
Absolutely, kindness is key. Now, this is such a prestigious honor, just being here at Miss Universe. How important is it for delegates like you to be there for each other?
It is it's so important just because we're going through something that not a lot of people go to. Sometimes it can be extremely challenging, and to have the support from one another,
congratulations.
It just means the world.
Absolutely. Back to Miss Universe.
Welcome back to Miss Universe. Be sure you're following Miss Universe on Instagram and all the socials for more info and to post your predictions about who is going to take home the crown. I'm obviously very nervous right now.
Oh,
There's a lot at stake.
I think a lot of people on this stage are. Our top 5 each have answered a question from members of the selection committee, and those answers determined who will move on to the next round. It's time to announce the final 3. The first delegate to advance one step closer to being the next Miss Universe is Dominican Republic.
Let's hear it for the second name to make the cut. USA!
At this point, both of you will not be advancing, but we recognize and applaud you for getting this far. Congratulations, ladies on the stage. All right, in my hand, I hold the country name of the third and final delegate of our top 3. And that name is Venezuela! This year's top 3 finalists.
Let's go to Catriona and Zuri to hear what they think.
My heart cannot handle
handle this. Right? Yeah, I mean, we both agree these delegates wowed us with their answers to the selection committee questions. Talk to me a little bit about what you thought. Where were you headspace-wise at this point in the competition?
I mean, honestly, it is such a unique situation because you want to be present, but your mind is everywhere all at once. And it's an out-of-body experience, but these women, wow, what an amazing top three. I can only say that the top three of the Q&A at the final word is gonna be a bloodbath.
Oh my goodness, 100%. Venezuela, Dominican Republic, USA. Woo! We can't wait to see how this plays out. Now, when we come back, our top three, they're gonna have another shot to impress us in the final question round. Really quickly, if you could give them any advice, what would it be?
Oh my gosh, just try to be present because like you hear the crowd, you feel the nerves, you feel the anticipation, but just try and pull yourself back and be like, this is my moment. This is it to prove to the judging panel that I am the next Miss Universe.
Well, there it is, poised under pressure, baby. That's next, live from New Orleans.
We are in the heart of New Orleans, getting ready to taste some amazing food from Two Jacks. I can't wait. Let's see.
Ladies, welcome to New Orleans.
What an honor it is to be here today. The food is absolutely amazing.
We're enjoying New Orleans, we're tasting its food. It's the perfect place to host the Miss Universe because it's a melting pot of so many different cultures, as is Miss Universe.
You can't come to New Orleans without having gumbo.
Oh, it's delicious. Now.
A favorite food on the count of 3, 2, 1, gumbo.
Hey y'all, welcome back to the Roku channel bonus segment as we introduce Heathers the Musical, a deliciously darkly funny cult classic inspired musical.
Yes, it's all about a high schooler's struggle to navigate the beautiful but cruel Heathers, a dangerous romance with a school rebel, and the pressure to fit in with everyone else. Let's take a look. Lights, please!
Greetings and salutations. You want a Slurpee with that?
Dear Diary, my teenage angst has a body count. Ooh, definitely something I'm adding to my to-watch list. It is truly relatable for anyone who's, you know, ever been in trouble, been in high school, or been in love.
2 out of 3 ain't bad.
But you know what I'm in love with? Cafe du Monde. This legendary open-air coffee shop is a New Orleans staple. In fact, it serves about 30,000 beignets a day.
Tell me you've had a beignet. If you have not, tomorrow.
I haven't yet, but it's on the bucket list.
Good, it is a must. They serve them in 3s because they know you can never have just one. Okay, now we've got another bonus fact about New Orleans. You guys submitted questions on Instagram, and the question was, who has the largest and loudest cheering section, actually? And the answer is USA has more than 100 friends and family members in New Orleans to cheer her on tonight. So if she advances, you can bet that crowd is gonna go wild.
And you can hear the crowd behind us. We have an amazing show coming up, but for now, let's return to Miss Universe.
Today is probably the most important day of the competition.
Is possibly, for the young woman, the most nerve-wracking part.
You can come up to the X.
Are your people receptive? Are they parts of education? This universe will always get a lot of attention. It's the nature of the job.
I think I did good. I nailed it.
Welcome back to Miss Universe. We are down to our top 3 finalists, and I cannot believe it. Dominican Republic, USA, and Venezuela.
The 3 of you have worked hard for years preparing for this. We know this. You've succeeded through various levels of the selection process throughout this week, and now here you are facing one more challenge, the final question round.
We'll ask each of you the same exact question. While one finalist answers, the other two will wear soundproof headphones. Each of you will have 30 seconds to give your best answer, and if you go over time, you'll hear this sound.
And an interpreter will be provided if requested, and that time will not be counted in your 30 seconds. This is your big moment, ladies. Deep breaths, because your answers will help the selection committee determine who will become the next Miss Universe. Let's get to it, Olivia. Dominican Republic, could you join us? The other two finalists, sound blocking headphones on right now. Thank you. All right, here's your question. If you win Miss Universe, how would you work to demonstrate this as an empowering and progressive organization?
I understand that the Miss Universe organization is looking for an ambassador, somebody who's able to communicate a message. I have been working for women's rights for as long as I can remember. It's been my actual day, every single day. I'm here to demonstrate it doesn't matter where you come from. Your background does not define you. Your courage and determination do. And I will show that by working every single day, showing my leadership and determination. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you so much. USA, come on down. You ready? All right. Here is your question. If you win Miss Universe, how would you work to demonstrate this as an empowering and progressive organization?
Well, I would use it to be a transformational leader. As a very passionate designer, been sewing for 13 years, I use fashion as a force for good. In my industry, I'm cutting down on pollution through recycled materials when I make my clothing. I teach sewing classes to women that have survived from human trafficking and domestic violence. And I say that because it is so important to invest in others, invest in our community, and use your unique talent to make a difference. We all have something special, and when we plant those seeds to other people in our life, we transform them, and we use that as a vehicle for change.
Thank you. All right, Venezuela, come on down, girl. Okay, here's the same question I asked the other two. If you win Miss Universe, how would you work to demonstrate this as an empowering and progressive organization?
Si llegaras a ganar Miss Universo, ¿cómo trabajarías para demostrar que esta es una organización que empodera y es progresiva?
If I get to win Miss Universe, I will follow the legacy that many women across the universe has showed to be part of this organization. Because Miss Universe has demonstrated that they choose women who inspire with their messages and transform with their actions. And that's precisely what I would like to do. I'm a fashion designer by profession, but I'm a designer of dreams as a woman. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Here they are, the three remaining delegates for the title of Miss Universe.
While the selection committee decides which delegates' answers show they are ready to be the next Miss Universe, let's check back in with Zuri and Catriona for their expert analysis.
I tell you what, I got goosebumps back here.
Look, I do not envy those judges. It is an impossible task. What are you thinking so far?
I mean, the whole point of the final three question is to make an impact with your words.
Right.
And you're only given, what, 30 seconds to do that?
Yeah.
And these women did phenomenally well. And that is really just a glimpse of what they could do as a Miss Universe.
They're all so eloquent, and it's clear all three of them are change makers, right? They got up there, they spoke about their values, the impact that they want to make with their platform. I couldn't be prouder of all three. No matter who wears that crown, they've earned it. We get a final look at our top three, and then the big reveal. It's all coming up next. You're watching the 71st Miss Universe competition live on Roku.
bonus segment on the Roku channel, live from New Orleans in the 71st Miss Universe. And I am so delighted, guys. I'm fangirling a little bit here to be here with Miss Margaret Gardner, who is a title holder herself. Of course, she is our Queen Miss Universe 1978. How are you feeling tonight?
I'm so excited to be here. It's bringing back so many incredible memories.
Definitely. And guys, it's not every day I get to have a one-on-one with a former with such prestige. So I'm so excited to have this time with you and to connect over your past experience.
Well, I've got to say the difference between when I was crowned in 1978, the woman who crowned me was the first Black Miss Universe ever. And now we're looking at a competition that's transformative, inclusive, diverse. That's the message of Miss Universe now.
I love that. And you must have just witnessed this evolution that this organization has had over the last how many years. And it's one of the many things that I love about Miss Universe, how it keeps pushing the envelope on the things that matter. Well, it's been such a pleasure spending time with you. And I know you really enjoyed the show so far. Does it bring back any of the feels?
I have to tell you how impressed I am with these women. Not only are they smart, but they are beautiful, and they walk in high heels and make it look effortless.
You really do, and mentorship is so important to these women. It has really molded them and shaped them to be such eloquent communicators and performers and advocates and representatives. If you could give them a piece of advice.
Use your voice. Ask for what you want. Do not be embarrassed to stand up and be who you are. Believe I can, and you will.
Believe I can and I will. Some powerful words there and such words of wisdom. We are so lucky in the Miss Universe community to have such women such as you. Really being able to pass on your wisdom, and you will always be a queen to us, Margaret. Thank you so much. And now,
the Miss Universe crown represents the responsibility to be the voice and speak to the whole world.
I advocate for educational equality in South Africa, for girls, for people in rural areas, to ensure that they have everything that they need.
Right now, I help my people. Right now, I am voice of my people, and I protect my people.
If we raise our voices together, the chorus cannot be ignored.
Your voice.
Your voice is your superpower. So use it.
We're back with Miss Universe, and it's now time for the final look. One last opportunity for our top three to make an impression with the selection committee.
Just a personal note, I know what's going through everyone's head up there right now. I mean, this is what it all comes down to. They have one more time to shine. It's your moment, ladies, so embrace it.
Miss Universe continues to amplify women's voices around the world, and now we will raise them in song as we present the 71st Miss Universe top 3 finalists, accompanied by multiple Grammy Award winner, my fave, Yolanda Adams.
Whatever you want, whatever you need, anything you want done, baby, I'll do it naturally, 'cause I'm every woman, it's all in me. Put your hands together. It's telling me anything you want done, baby, I do it naturally. Come on, come on, come on. It's all in me. I can read your thoughts right now. Everyone from A to Z. Yeah. You can't hotel. Mix espresso
Dominican
brew, put fire inside
Republic.
of you. Anytime you feel danger or fear, then instantly I will appear. 'Cause it's all in me. Anything you want done, baby, I do it naturally. Oh, 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 I can sense your needs like rain onto the sea. I can make a rhyme of confusion in your mind. And when it comes down to some good old-fashioned love, I got it, I got it, I got it,
USA.
It's all in me. Anything you want done, baby, I do it naturally. It's all in me. I can read your thoughts right now. Everyone from A to Z. Oh, 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 oh. 'Cause I'm the one. Ooh, it shall be done to prepare.
Venezuela. One more time, give it up for our top three. Catriona and Zuri, what are your thoughts?
Oh my gosh, guys. How about that performance by Yolanda Adams?
Ooh, if she's gonna do one thing, it's take us to church.
Wow, we were dancing and grooving here at the back. What an amazing setting for our final look for our top three here at the 71st Miss Universe competition. Now I have to ask, Zuri, do you have a favorite for the crown?
Listen, all three of these women are already winners in my mind. If you had to choose a fave right now, do you have a thing?
Okay, it is so close, guys, but I am inching towards Dominican Republic, but we'll just have to see who the judges panel chose as their eventual winner.
That we will. We're just moments away from learning who will be crowned our next Miss Universe, so don't go anywhere.
It's 12th night, which marks the first night of Mardi Gras, and we are so excited to have Miss Universe here.
So the Joan of Arc parade is a very New Orleans style parade. When you say Joan of Arc, people automatically think of strong women. So we love that Miss Universe is part of it because it just makes perfect sense.
And it's such a cool experience to experience Mardi Gras because that is New Orleans. The whole city comes together and it's just amazing. Thank you so much, Joan of Arc crew. We truly had a lot of fun.
Welcome back to the Roku Channel bonus segments live in New Orleans at Miss Universe. You know what, guys? Tonight we've seen the competition go from 83 delegates to 16 to 5 and now to 3?
Yes, 3, girl. And throughout the night here at this desk, we've interviewed and were serenaded by some incredible artists. We've had New Orleans musicians Amanda Shaw, Big Sam, and Tariana Tank Ball of the Tank and the Bangers.
Right? How lucky were we? We got our own little exclusive previews all the way back here,
The
too.
luckiest, yes.
And we also got to watch the broadcast debut of the trailer for the Roku original film, Meet Me in Paris. I mean, that looks so romantic.
Hello.
Can we go to Paris for 10 days?
Listen, sign us up.
Right? And heard directly from the wind behind the reality rom-com.
And we learned lots lots of fun facts guided by the questions that you've actually been submitting to @the Roku channel on Instagram.
Plus, and it's a big plus, we got to be surrounded by one of the best parts. Can you guys guess? Of course it's the fans!
Yes!
We love the Miss Universe fans, and they are the beating heart of the organization and all that we do.
They truly are the most incredible fans, and I have to tell you, I am so impressed by how this year's Miss Universe has supported women's empowerment especially. It is a cause near and dear to my heart, and all of the positive messages that we have heard tonight, so inspiring.
Hey, that's what Miss Universe is about, and just seeing the women really just grasp this opportunity to really act out what the Miss Universe organization messaging is, that they are powerful women, multifaceted, and capable of doing anything they put their mind to.
Absolutely. Now, do we want to check out a question that was submitted by Instagram?
Why not?
Okay, someone asked, how did the delegates handle the pressure leading up to the show? A couple of answers. Box breathing helps Canada ground herself when she's nervous. USA sings her favorite song in her head to calm down. Currently, Virgo's Groove by Beyonce. Shout out to Miss USA. And Spain admits she gets nervous on stage, and sometimes she'll shake too hard, trying to stand still, but they're getting it done.
They are, and let's throw back to the live show.
The next Miss Universe will be wearing the Forced for Good crown. This crown represents a woman who advocates for her cause with beauty and intelligence, a woman with a mission, a woman with a vision.
Being a Miss Universe is not just being a woman made of words, it's being a woman made of actions. To me, the crown means that I can speak up for all the people who are struggling.
The Miss Universe crown would help me work on my cause on a very global platform.
This competition really changed the world.
This crown will not only belong to me, but it will belong to all those people who are different. This crown belongs to all of us.
Welcome back to Miss Universe live in New Orleans. We're moments away from crowning our next Miss Universe, but before we do, I'm told that we have some very big news.
Hello. I hope you've all enjoyed the 71st Miss Universe pageant this evening. I am greatly honored to announce that El Salvador will be the official host country of the next Miss Universe pageant at the end of this year. El Salvador is a country that is full of beauty. We have the best surfing beaches in the world, magnificent volcanoes, exquisite coffee, and we now have become the safest country in Latin America. We would like to thank the Miss Universe organization for joining us in this historic process. El Salvador is changing, and we want you to come and see it for yourselves. See you soon.
Wow, after seeing that, I really hope they're having us back next year.
I mean, if they know what's good for them. 1 year ago, Harnaz Sandhu became only the third woman from India to be crowned Miss Universe.
During her reign, she's been a force for good, leading as an ambassador and role model as she advocated for menstrual equality for women around the world. And now, we welcome her back for her final walk.
Please give it up for Harnaz Sandhu.
I was 17 when I first stepped onto a stage, and since that day, becoming Miss Universe was my goal. Like being given the megaphone on a worldwide stage to present the topic of menstrual equity before world leaders, asking them to keep this conversation ongoing. Thank you Amy, Paula, Kun, and Esther, and the entire Miss Universe organization for loving me immensely and helping me to make my voice heard. To my mom, dad, family, friends, and everyone who has inspired me on this quest, you are forever in my heart. To my beloved country of India, I promise to keep making you proud. To the next Miss Universe, remember to live this year to the fullest because tomorrow is never promised. Namaste, Universe.
Thank you, Harnaz, for all of your hard work.
We began with 83 beautifully confident delegates competing on this stage, and now we are down to 3.
Tal Goldhammer from EY, one of the most prestigious accounting firms in the world and our trusted firm for decades, has signed off on the results. It's official. We have them.
God, oh my God. All right. The selection committee has made its choice, and now, are y'all ready to crown your Miss Universe? I don't know, I'm not. I gotta take a moment.
Can't handle the suspense. I gotta see that.
Okay. Get my wig straight here.
The second runner-up is... Dominican Republic! Congratulations!
We are now down to 2. Venezuela and USA, please step forward. One of you will spend the next year representing women across the globe as Miss Universe, and if for any reason the winner is unable to fulfill her duties, the first runner-up will take her place. Good luck to both of you. The new Miss Universe is... watching around the world.